Hey guys, Happy New Year. I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning subscriber, and welcome to my channel if this is your first time seeing me. I hope you guys stay. So today I'm going to be showing you guys my 2022 debt journal, budget journal, basically anything finances will be in this book. So I'm going to be showing you guys that today, and I'll be showing you my 2022 finance goals. So I also hope that my candle isn't too loud in the background because it is a crackling wick from my company. So it may be a little loud, but hopefully not too distracting. Let's get right into it though. on my first page, I have a budget and overview. And first I write my monthly expenses from the first to the end of the month in order so that I know exactly how much it'll cost. Basically, these are things that are fixed expenses that are going to always come out on the same day all the time. My variable spending, sorry, my throat is a bit like some tears. But my variable spending is basically things that I still have to pay on, but they can change in amount. So transportation, because I do have a hybrid schedule with my main job, I can probably not go in 1 week, and then that would change the cost of that, or I can do a different source of transportation and that would change the cost of that. But right now, that's my fixed amount. Well, not fixed, but that's around the amount that I usually pay per month. Then I had my food and toiletries. I'm trying to get that down. My goodness. I'm definitely coming off of a cold though, but food and toiletries, I definitely need to get that down. And Great Lakes is actually a Parent Plus loan that I'm working on. And then I have down here seasonal variable, which is Christmas, travel, and tech. Okay, my next page is going to be my debt overview. So basically, I have 3 debts. I did pay off my, what is it called? Perkins loan. I paid off my Perkins loan, and I will put on the screen my prior amount that I started off with in total of my loans, and that was with consumer debt, student loan debt, and yeah, those were the main 2. Consumer debt, those were the only 2. Consumer debt and student loans. So I'll put that on the screen right now. But right now I'm at 71,728. I have 30,117, and that is a private loan with Earnest. That was something I refinanced, and I will put the link if you guys would like to refinance your loans in the description. I also have Advantage, which used to be Navient. Navient switched off all their loans to Advantage, and that's an amount of 27,522. And you'll see in my goals how much debt I want to pay off. But I really want to focus around like 21,000 on Advantage if I really can before the end of the year. And my Great Lakes, which is Parent Plus, is 14, and it is the lowest. But right now I'm not paying it this month, and I believe I'm going to start paying it next month, around about like 200 to 300 a month. If I can do more, then I will, but I really want to stay around 200, 300 because, you know, I still want to pay on the Parent Plus loan. I don't want to put that on the back burner because my parents did take out, well, my dad took out the loan for me, so I want to get that done so that it's just not sitting on his credit. So I did the interest rates right here, and I was happy with this interest rate for my Earnest, 4.72. Because my previous one, which was with my private bank, was so crazy. Makes my minimum for the month $722.33. So now let's get into my savings buckets. My categories are emergency fund, travel, apartment, car, Christmas, and medical and dental. And then I have phone, but I said phone fund. But it varies. So basically, my goal amount for emergency fund is 5,000. Travel is 4,000. Apartment is 8,800. Car is ongoing, so I don't really have a goal amount. Christmas, 1,000, and then medical is 1,000. For due dates, they kind of vary a little bit. These are just kind of estimates, but emergency fund, I do want to have this by the end of the year. Travel, I do plan on traveling in the summertime, so or at the end of summer. I really like the end of summer better than the summertime because it feels like everything is on supreme heat during the summer. So probably September is when I'll do a bigger trip, because of course I can do smaller trips like, you know, New York and stuff like that, but this amount is more so for a big trip. So I want to have that by July, August, so that I can plan something by September, mid-September, early October. For apartment, I want to have this by the end of the year. Basically, this is a safety cushion for me so that if anything were to happen, God forbid, I would be protected, and I wouldn't, my first, you know, thing wouldn't be to panic because I know I have this cushion. Car, again, is ongoing, so there isn't a due date. Whenever I have it, it's basically how I want to do my car situation. I do have a source of transportation. For Christmas, I want to have this by November 2022. This year, I'm going to keep all gifts below $1,000 in total amount, because my goals are to pay off a lot of debt. So this is a good goal for me, and that's how I'm going to keep it. And then medical and dental, by the end of the year, I want to have no less than $1,000 in my medical dental fund for that. And again, fund is just varies the whole way through. For the year, I don't plan on adding anymore because I feel like with the saving buckets I already have, like if I were to add them all up, you would be like, oh, you have a lot of savings once you really add all your savings buckets. But when they are separated into so many different categories, it's hard to feel like you really saved anything. So I really just keep these and do that, because I had an emergency fund, and then I looked at somebody else's fund, and I was going to do a regular savings. I'm like, no, too much for me. On a single income, just me, emergency fund, that's okay. Next, let's move on to our financial goals for 2022. The purpose for these goals are to gain financial security for myself while being able to enjoy life. So goal number 1, I'm going to try to cover it up, y'all, even though y'all already saw it. But goal number 1 is to pay off $30,000 in student loans. So my action steps are to check balances monthly, budget and use payoff tracker, and make extra debt payments. That's my goal, which is $30,000. I believe I can really hit this goal because of auto pay on my one loan, which is basically $400 a month, and then I'm trying to do $21K on my federal loans. So we'll see. We'll see. Goal number 2 is to increase my emergency fund to $5,000. And my action plan is to, well, my current balance is $1,016. So I want to save at least, at the bare minimum, $332 monthly. But I will be putting way more than that to really get up to that. But yeah, $332 monthly, because I want to actually hit that before the end of the year. So we'll see. Increase my income to $50K after tax. My action plan is to get a second job, become monetized on YouTube, post at least 2 times a week, and $200 to $300 monthly for with my candle business, and that's after taxes is taken out and inventory is taken out and things such as that. So basically, this is just to start off for right now. Because right now, everything I make goes right back into my business. So I've been trying to teach myself to take out money for myself. Basically is what I'm trying to do. Because I don't really put money to the side for myself. I just put it back into my business to reinvest. When you should be taking out a portion for yourself. And then lastly, goal 4 is to increase my credit score to 800. Now, I'm trying to see if I can do this in a year. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I will consistently use my credit card. And yeah, because my current credit is 748 as of this month. So I'm going to use my credit card and pay it off immediately. And then I'll see how much I can get up to, but I'm really not sure. And I'm paying off a lot of debt, a lot of student debt. And you know, student debt is your oldest debt. So sometimes when you get rid of that, your credit score can actually go back, is what I've heard. Please let me know in the comments if what I've heard is incorrect. But a lot of people have told me that once you pay off that credit, well, once you pay off your student loans, especially at a fast pace, that's your longest piece of credit, basically. So when you don't have that on your credit score anymore, it can actually drop your credit score. So I've heard this. So definitely leave that in the comments if that is true, because that's going to be a bummer, and that might actually set me back as far as me getting to 800 before the end of the year. And then my last goal is to begin investing. I actually was with Ellevest for a little bit, and then my goals kind of got switched around. I was with Ellevest for which year? I think it was 2020 when I first really got into trying to figure out how to invest. So I did Ellevest then, and then I kind of stopped. So I want to get back into investing, and I'm going to watch YouTube videos and read up on how to invest so that I can have a better understanding to what to invest in, because after I become debt free, I am going to be on my journey towards FIRE. If you don't know what FIRE is, I'll probably leave a little article or something in the description below so that you can kind of have a better understanding. But basically, I want to retire early, so I want to invest and basically get my net worth up to the point where I can live comfortably and live lavishly, because I deserve it, without the need to work. If I work, it's simply because I want to, basically. Okay, sorry for the rattling. And then this is my budget page. Basically, I show you my income sources, and I have my leftovers starting with my starting balance. So basically, that's any money that hasn't been budgeted, which I do the zero budget method, but sometimes I do have rollover, say from personal or something like that. So I may put that right here, and then I can put my paycheck as well as anything else I've earned. But anything I earn from my business, as I said before, kind of goes back into my business. So I never put it on anything and never really show that income, because it doesn't get added to anything personal until I really grow and expand and things such as that. And then I have my bills right here. I like the layout of it. Variable spending, I budgeted for this to be $815, but I'll write my actual once I actually get my paycheck and figure out what I really want to do. Savings, all of my savings right here. I haven't budgeted yet, but I'll do my actual. I'll probably budget in the next video, or just budget on a regular day and then show you guys once I actually start to do my bi-weekly, which is next Friday. Then I do my totals. So this is my budgeted versus my actual, and then I'll just kind of give the difference right here, and then probably write any notes such as, okay, you overspent in this category or underspent in this category, something like that. So I just wrote that section. And then this was the original tracker that I was using for my savings challenge that I was going to do. So you can take this for reference if you would like to do it. Basically, it's the 50 envelope method without 50 envelopes. I personally don't like having a bunch of envelopes around. That's just me. So basically what I did was have one envelope that says savings challenge on it, and I wrote all the numbers on here in my financial journal. I took dice, roll one dice to get the first number, roll a second dice to get the second number, make sure it's between 1 to 5, or basically your second number is 1 through 9, and then your first number is 1 through 5, because it can only go up to 50. But personally, for me, my focus is on debt and getting rid of debt. So a lot of my money will be going towards debt this year, minus the money that's going towards my emergency fund in my apartment and my car, and little things such as like vacations and stuff. So I don't have any extra income to put towards, challenges. Unless I do like the $1 challenge. And I am saving my coins again. I never told you guys how much I made with my coins, but actually in my coin challenge, I made about, what was it, $225. I'll put the number on the screen so that you guys can see for yourself. But in my coin challenge, I'll put the number on the screen. And then for my credit card savings with my bank, I'll put that on the screen right here. Guys, this is the end of my 2022 debt and budget trackers / book, financial book. So I hope you guys took something away from it. Also, make sure you guys follow my Instagram. I'm keeping myself accountable this entire year, so I've been updating my journey on there. So far, I have about 3 posts. By the time I post this, I might have 4 posts. So I'm just keeping myself accountable, and I love this journey with the debt-free community, which is really helping me to stay focused and stay motivated. So I hope you feel the same. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.